adorable friends, and welcome back to another Number Corner. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. I hope you got to have some fun, get some extra rest. The sun was shining, it was fantastic. But today is a new day for us to learn and spend time together. Just as a reminder, give me your listening ears. Today is Monday, and this week is our parent-teacher conference week. So we do not have small groups today on Monday or tomorrow for Tuesday. But I still want to see everybody at our 11 o'clock meeting. Okay, my friends? All right, today is a new day of learning. So let's start off by singing our days of the week. Make sure you are singing loud and proud with me at home. The only way you practice is if you say it out loud with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. Full snaps in there. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week. All right, my friends. We were at home over the weekend, which was for Saturday and Sunday. Today is a new day. So what day comes after Sunday? So yesterday was Sunday. Today is Monday. I heard you all shouting it out from home. Let's turn around our Monday card. What's our date today? We have a 2 and a 2, which makes the number... I heard you all, 22. So that means today is the 22nd day of the month. What is the month? Say it with me. February. Good. So let's go ahead and put our whole date together. Today is Monday, February 22nd. You can barely see that. Let me fix it. There we go. The year is 2021. We know February is our second month of the year. It goes January, February. So February is month number 2. It is day number 22. And the year is 2021. Let's go update our date card with all of that amazing information. Okay. We're going to leave that too right where it is in the month column. We're going to change the day to the 22nd. And we're going to leave that year as 21. So everything we write our date on today will be 2-22-21. If you want to write the date in the long version, remember February, when we shorten it or when we abbreviate it, is FEB. We're going to change this to the 22nd. And the full year is 2021. All right, let's practice writing the date on our observation chart. Yep. Always so much rolling in here. All right, shout out that date. Today is 2-22-21. Awesome job, my friends. Okay, let's look at today's card. What shapes are we looking at? Let's see, how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they both have 4, so that means they're both quadrilaterals. But what specific quadrilateral are they? Well, there's 2 long and 2 short. What shape is that? You got it. It is a rectangle. So shape B and A are both rectangles. So let's write that down. Let's get a little closer so y'all can see. Okay, rectangle. And rectangle. All right, we just counted how many sides? 4 sides. And if there are 4 sides, how many vertices? How many corners? 1, 2, 3, 4. However many sides there are, that's how many vertices we have. All right, now that big word, congruent. Are these 2 shapes exactly the same? Exactly the same shape and exactly the same size? Well, looking at them, do they look exactly the same? They don't. Which one is bigger? Which shape, A or B, is bigger? You got it. A is bigger than B, or B is smaller than A. Just because I like to practice with all the things, I have our geo boards. So here's our shape A, and here's our shape B. So if they were really similar, or maybe if one was turned, the geo boards help us. But if we take our 2 shapes, And we set them right on top of each other. Are those congruent? Are they exactly the same? I don't know why this is so hard for Miss Sae-Wong. They are not the same. So they are not congruent. So we can write that two ways. We can write the word not congruent, or we can practice writing our congruent symbol. So we're going to write shape A and shape B. Remember, if we draw an equal sign with a squiggly on top, that means congruent, but these ones are not congruent, so we're going to put that line right through that to say not the same shape, but not exactly the same size. Okay? Thanks for your help, my friends. All right, let me get out of the way. Last time I saw your adorable faces was day 105 in school. But today's a new day, so let's go to our number line and let's count it out and let's figure out what today is. Excuse me, are you ready? We start at 100 and we're going to count on or count forward from 100. Ready? 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106. You all are so smart. My cards are stuck. There we go. Remember, we can quickly count new numbers in order if we pay attention to that ones place that goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we just have to pay attention to what numbers are in the tens and the hundred spot. All right? Day 106. Make myself tall again here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe 106 days. I know I say this like every day, but every day is just like a new amazing day with you adorable people. Okay, when we write the number 106, we have a 1, 0, 6. We can write out the word as 100. 6. So say that with me one more time. Ready? 106. Awesome. Remember, we have our ones place, our tens place, and our hundreds place. So how many do we have in our hundreds place? We have 100, right? So we have 100. And that's the same as saying we have 100 days. Say we had 2 in our hundreds place, that means we would have 100, 200. Okay? So 1 in our hundreds place tells us it's 100. We have a 0 in our tens, which means we've got a big old goose egg. Nothing. And then we have that 6 in the ones. And all that means is we have 6 individual days all by themselves. Now we need to write that equation and put it all together. So we're going to take that 100 from our hundreds place, plus our tens, plus our ones, and that gives us that 106 days. Amazing. Okay, last thing we're going to talk about is comparing our collection cubes. Remember, the last few weeks we've been collecting cubes. So we have our week 1, week 2, and week 3 cubes. We are going to just talk about comparing our week 1 cubes today. So I am going to draw out what color cubes we had so we can figure out which one was the greatest, which one was the least. Talk about how we can figure out which one had more. All right, here are our week 1 totals. We had purple on Monday, green on Tuesday, orange on Wednesday, red on Thursday, and black on Friday. I graphed this in such a way that we would be able to quickly count how many cubes we collected for that day. So on Monday, we collected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On Tuesday, we collected, 5 plus 1 is, what's 1 more than 5? 6. And that's why we graph things. So I know, okay, well, I just counted those 5. This is only 1 more, so I don't even have to count them. So if I know this one's 6, Wednesday was 1 more. What's 1 more than 6? I almost said it. 7. So we don't even have to count because we know this is already 6. Wednesday was just 1 more, so that gives us 7. That's why it's important to know our order of numbers. Woo, but then look, Thursday, we had a big old dip. So let's count Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then Friday. Well, look, Friday and Wednesday were the exact same number. So how many did we have on Wednesday? 7. So how many did we have on Friday? 7. And that's why graphing is pretty cool, because we can use the information we already know to help us quickly identify or find the other information without having to count. every single square. I mean, unless you love to count every single square, it just can get to be a lot when we talk about bigger numbers. Okay, so now let's talk about which day had the least, which day had the lowest number. Well, we can look at our numbers here, or we can look at our squares. So which square or which day had the lowest number? Thursday with 4. That was the lowest number. And we can look here because all the other days keep going past these 4. And we know 4 is less than 5, which is less than 6, and so on, okay? So we're going to say Thursday had the least. Okay, now, so we know Thursday had the least. They had the lowest number. What day had the highest number? Which day had the most or the greatest? Do you hear how I'm using all those different words and they mean the same thing? Which number was the biggest? Well, we know it's not Thursday. We said that was the lowest. Well, we have 5, okay? Oh, but then we have 6. Oh, but then we have 7. So we can look at it that way, knowing we go 5, 6, 7. So 7 is the biggest number. Or we use our chart to see which days just kept going and going and going and going and going. So then we get to where these 2 days are the highest in our graph or the highest in our chart, but they're the exact same. So we're going to say Wednesday, and Friday had the greatest. Okay, so we're going to start learning these words. The least or the lowest, the greatest or the most. All right, so that's how we graph our data. That's how we use our data. Tomorrow we're going to graph week 2 and look at it the same way. Then we'll do week 3, and then we will start comparing the 3 weeks. So that's it, my friends. Thanks for hanging in there with me. This is important that you just see it and hear me talking about it, because we're going to start using this in a couple of weeks. All right, my friends. Thanks for hanging in there with me. See you later. See you a little bit later. Woo, I need to find my words. Bye, friends.